Hi everybody, Mark here at 911 Rapid Response, and our vehicle showcase is this brand new 2023 Ram 3500. This was a chassis cab when it came in, and we made it into a utility slash QRS unit. I'm going to go over that with you now. So in the front of the vehicle, we have 4 T-ions. These are dual color. They are red, white, dual color. Right now, the pattern that you see is park mode in nighttime operation. So LED lights makes the photo cell and the light bar think it's nighttime outside, so that's why it's on this pattern right now. This is Whelen's DVI pattern. We have the truck split 50-50, calms the scene down, makes it very effective and warning pattern, but you can walk around this at nighttime without being blinded, which is very important, keeping everybody safe on the scene. So 4 T-ions mounted there in the front. We have a T-ion mounted here in the side fender. We have a Whelen Justice fully populated bar up top, which also has your full floodlights in it and also has your rear dual color arrow stick in the back as well. This truck did come in red. We repainted it to customer color spec to match their entire fleet at their department. So the paint job was done here, and that was done at our Vengeance apparatus facility, which we do painting. Move around the side of the truck. We have powder coated wheels. They came with a silver wheel. Black bumper doesn't look right, so we did powder coat the wheels black for the customer. We put Westin grip strut running boards on it, so they're a little bit more grippy, so you don't have to worry about falling. Graphics done by our in-house graphics department, Market Graphics. This graphics outline matches the rest of their fleet, so it looks right as well. Reflective stripe roll on the bottom for some extra visibility at nighttime. Thanks to Union Hose out of Annville for allowing us to build their truck. They are literally 3 miles down the road from us, and we're in their first due run area. So we greatly appreciate them letting us have the opportunity to build their truck. As we move around to the back on the side, we have a Dakota body. The Dakota body is supplied by us. This Dakota body is an all aluminum Dakota body, so longevity is going to hold up very well for them. Makes the truck lighter weight as well, so they can keep payload capacity in the bed with the 3500 chassis. On the top, Vengeance Manufacturing, our apparatus department, manufactured the boxes. We're not real keen on buying the prefab boxes anymore. The quality of prefab boxes have drastically decreased over the last 2 or 3 years, so we make all our own boxes. This is a smooth finish box with a PPC coating. The PPC coating has a UV protecting material in it, so when you wash it in 5 years from now, it looks like this. It won't get embedded with dirt, so it does really well in that aspect. These are compression latches. Compression latches are important because there's a roller on the backside and it pulls in. It just doesn't have a swing latch in the back. Flip it up. We have 2 shocks that hold it up, gasket the whole way around, and then some interior compartment lights as well, and just a big open area for them to put whatever else they may need in there. The Dakota boxes do also have lighting in them as well. So you have lighting in, there's some shelving in there, they can move around. The back of the vehicle, we have a V-series with a scene light on the bottom. So this gives a combination of warning light and scene light. The scene light on this will be more focused at a 45-degree down angle. So any approaching traffic, they're not going to get blinded by this. So if they're walking around the truck, it gives them some nice warning lights out the back. We do have 2 T-ions down here at the bottom. Right now, in this mode, they're going to be amber. In the response mode or daytime mode, they're going to flash red amber. So right now they're just amber. So we have a little bit of amber to the back because that really helps with like foggy conditions. It cuts through the fog really good. So we have ambers there, and then we have the reds up top. In the back of the bed, we have a little extra scene light here in the back so you can see at nighttime, which is a technique load light is what they call them. So you actually see them used on other things like trailers and things of that nature, but they work really good in this application. They're very durable. You can bounce things off of them. They're made of aluminum housing, and they give a nice light into the bed. We also incorporated a backboard sleeve into this, so the customer can slide a backboard into this. Like I said, this unit will run as QRS, so if they do need it, it is here. And this box obviously is just not quite as deep as what this one is on the driver's side because we built this false wall in this to put the backboard in. So we're going to go up front, we're going to look at the console, go over some functions, and finish up. Okay, in the inside of the vehicle, like I said, this was a chassis cab, so this had nothing down through the center here. So we put a Havis console in, mounted on a plate. We have an armrest for the driver, set of cup holders as well. We have Whelen Core in this, which here's the control panel, customer supplied radio, USB ports, cigarette outlet ports, and then also a Freedom Xantrax converter. So this gives power to the front two compartments. We have 110 outlets in there if you're driving down the road, or if you plug the truck in, it'll also go through that and also give 110 outlet power as well. So you always have outlet power in those compartments. I'm going to go over some functionality now. I'm going to go over how we operate scene lights. So we have left alley, takedowns, right alleys, rear scene, but then we also have one button that just does all scenes. So if you pull up on scene, right, and you want to just give everything a white light real quick, you don't have to sit like you're in a cockpit and push all these buttons. You can just push scene lights and you got scene lights everywhere. So Dave's going to go out there and I'm going to show you some patterns here and go from there. I am going to have to start the truck because we won't be able to get all our functions. So start the truck. Okay, slider 1 is just going to be rear. Slider 2 is, this is in drive, okay. Slider 2 is, that's in drive, slider 2. And then slider 3 gives us all our white lights. It also gives our preempt up in the light bar, which I do have a button here that I can turn it off if I want to. When I'm in slider 3, like I said, as soon as I put this vehicle in park, it is going to default back to park mode. So this is park mode in daylight is what this is. Park mode in daylight, and then this would be park mode at nighttime. So it's going to automatically do it for you, which is nice. Kills the white lights, doesn't blind oncoming traffic, but keeps it effective. So warning lights off. My scene lights, if I push the scene light button, that gives me all my scene lights. And then I obviously have left arrow, right arrow, and everything else, which is pretty common. So some nice functionality on this truck with the core package tied into the OBD2 port. So hope you like what you see. Yeah, looking for any other builds? We ship vehicles across the world, really. Build a couple hundred vehicles a year here at Rapid Response. And if you're ever in Hershey visiting, make sure you stop down, get a tour of our new facilities, and we'd be happy to do that for you. Make sure you watch us on Facebook, other social media platforms, also like TikTok. Thank you, everybody, and have a great day.